I want to thank everybody for coming to the call tonight. This is my weekly Here to Help You webinar. I do these every Monday night at 8 o'clock. Generally, these are no pitch calls. There's usually nothing for sale here tonight or on these calls. Usually I come on and do some sort of a training or a presentation or a demo of some sort. And then I answer questions that I got in emails, and then I'll take your guys' live questions after that. Now tonight's call is just a little bit different, and the reason for that being is over the weekend there was a major product launch, a new video program that came out that you guys all probably got the emails from me about. That's why you're here tonight, Video Alchemy. And I got a flood of emails from people wanting to know if I had some sort of a video marketing plan that I use. And that got me to thinking, well, maybe I need to do some sort of a training on video marketing on this week's call, since so many people asked for it. I know 6 or 7 emails asking basically that same question. So tonight it's actually a video replay of a webinar I did with a friend of mine, James Carter, back in January of this year. And I'm going to replay that for you guys. And it is an excellent training that James done that shows a really simple video marketing plan that anybody can follow. And at the end, you'll see how you can tie this into Video Alchemy if you bought Video Alchemy. If you didn't get Video Alchemy, I do highly recommend that you get it, because it is a good program. It's not 100%. It's got a few bugs in it. Of course, it's the first release, so there's going to be some bugs in a first release like that. But I've been in contact with Richard Fairburn, one of the creators of the program, and they are working on some of the bugs that are in it, and they're taking feature suggestions, which I'll go over those here in a little bit, the ones that I've sent them, and I highly suggest you guys send them some feature requests as well. Like I said, I got so many emails this weekend over a video marketing plan, I decided to do a training tonight on video marketing for you guys. One that's really simple that anybody can follow, whether you have the Video Alchemy program or not. Not that I'm really trying to push that program, it's just that I know a lot of you guys bought that over the weekend, whether you got it through my link or somebody else's link. And now that you've got the program, you're wondering what you can do with it, how it can benefit you from having it. Yes, there is audio. Patricia, you may need to click the little microphone, or the little microphone over on the left-hand side if you're not hearing. Okay. Anyway, like I said, this lesson we got is a little bit lengthy, so I want to go ahead and get it started. If you guys have problems watching the video, you'll need to log out and log back in, I guess, to see it. I can't stop and start it, otherwise it starts all over again for everybody. I don't want to do that. But just, it is being recorded, and it'll be on the replay page if you do have problems watching it. I think you'll enjoy this training tonight. It's really great. But James and I done this back in January, and everybody loved it, so I thought I'd replay it again for tonight for you guys.
Welcome to this training on profiting with YouTube. Now, I know you're going to love the content that will be shown during this training. We're going to be covering a lot of ground here on this training, so make sure that you take notes. Okay, also, this can be done by anyone, so you might want to contact maybe your friends, maybe your family right now, and let them know that there's a way that anyone can make money online with simple videos. Once you see the content presented on this training, once you see it here and once they view it, I'm sure you'll both be pleasantly satisfied and ready to take action on your newfound income stream. Before we begin though, I do have to give you a bit of a disclaimer before we get into this training. Unfortunately, I have to do this, and this is done to protect both of us, and I only want the best for you. So I have to let you know that I'm not an attorney, okay? If you need legal advice on this subject, you should seek out an attorney to get your questions answered. I also can't make any income guarantees because I don't know you personally and I don't know your work ethic. I wish I could, but I can't since I don't know you. You could do better or you could do worse than what I'll share in this live training. Okay, this is totally based on your own efforts. So what's my mission on this live training? Okay, I want to give you information that you can use immediately after this live training and start seeing results as quickly as possible. That's what I want to do here. And I'll also show you how to accomplish some of the items I mentioned step by step right here in front of you live on this video. So what I'm talking about is, like, for example, if I mention maybe doing keyword research or mention something else, I won't just talk about it. I'm going to show you live examples of me doing it myself. Then we'll outline some goals for you with those examples and show you how to hit those goals. And the best part is, I'm not going to tie up your day with this. I'm not going to spend 2-3 hours doing this. I'm aiming to get this done within 45 minutes to an hour, or even possibly less, okay? So here's what we're going to cover on this live training. I'll go through a brief introduction just in case I have any newbies or beginners on this live call. Then I'll talk about breaking your income goals down into manageable chunks. We'll then look at how to do that step by step. And then we'll put all the pieces together to help you move towards your goals. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get started, shall we? Okay, first a little bit of an introduction. If you're doing anything online to make money, then I personally feel, and this is my personal opinion, okay, I personally feel that YouTube must be a part of your marketing strategy. Now, you might be asking why. Okay, well, here's why. It's now the second largest search engine in the world. Okay, that's right. It's number 2 right behind Google, which YouTube is owned by Google, by the way. And people actually go to YouTube to do search inquiries to find information. I know I do personally myself, and maybe you have already as well. Okay, also, it's traffic just for the taking. Okay, there's billions of views happening, and last of all, your customers are on YouTube. So there's billions of views happening every day, and your customers are right there on YouTube. But all of that doesn't matter if your videos don't get seen, okay? If your videos aren't getting seen, none of this even matters. You can make a ton of videos and still not make a dime from YouTube because you aren't making videos that are engaging, or you don't have any idea what your market is searching for. Now, before you get overwhelmed, I don't want you to worry, okay? I don't want you to worry about this. This isn't as difficult as you might think, okay? It might be a little tedious, I'm going to be honest, but it's not difficult at all. You only need to keep it simplistic and you don't need to overcomplicate it, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a simple system and formula to help you out right here on this live training to help you with this whole YouTube thing, okay? So how simple can this really be? All right, I want you to take a look at this screenshot that I have on the screen right now, okay? This woman has over 28,000 views talking about, look at it, coconut oil, okay? The title of her video is Coconut Oil 101. Look at this, and over 28,000 views, over 680 likes, thumbs up, and only 9 dislikes. Those are people that's probably just angry for no reason, or maybe they just like olive oil instead of coconut oil. I don't know. Okay, and believe it or not, people do this every day. They do this every day. Some people just turn on the web camera or just record their screen. And in a lot of cases, just like this right here, there's no real competition. None. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth here. I honestly even saw someone they took a picture once from Amazon, and the picture was, it was all distorted. You couldn't even see it clearly. And they took a picture from Amazon and put a music clip from YouTube behind it, and it was probably like 30 seconds. And do you want to know how many views that picture had, that video had? It had over 6,000 views. And you can do something like that. So here's where our focus should be when we're getting started, okay? First, we should research the market and find out what the market is looking for, all right? Next, after we've researched, we then need to create the videos and finally work to rank those videos. So with that being said, let me give you a simple 4-step process that anyone can follow, okay? Here's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to look for profitable keywords. Next, we're going to create videos around those profitable keywords. Then we'll upload and set up our descriptions. And then last of all, finally, you got it, we'll promote the video. It really is that simple, okay? But first, before I dive into each one of those parts of the formula, let's first talk about and get an idea of where you want your income to be. Let's talk about that first, okay? So what kind of daily income do you want to have? Now, a lot of people always start with $100 a day, so maybe we can start there, but don't think that's all you can do, okay? I don't want you to think that that's the limit for you. You could definitely do more. And doing that from YouTube can prove a lot easier than other ways, in my personal opinion, okay, versus doing SEO and doing a lot of other stuff. Doing it from YouTube can be a lot easier, okay? So let's just say if you had a certain amount that you wanted to make per year. Let's talk about how to map this out, okay? Here's how you would break it down into a daily income. Daily income is where we should have our thinking, okay? We should break it down into manageable chunks. So first you start with a yearly amount, and then you divide that by 365 days, okay? So you start with your yearly amount and divide it by 365 days, okay? Now don't forget, you don't have to take the numbers that I'm giving you here, okay? You don't have to use them as a ceiling. You could definitely aim for more. So let's take an example, and here's one that's already done for you, okay? Here's one mapped out for you. Let's say if you wanted to make $50,000 a year from your online efforts, okay? Let's say if you wanted to do 50 grand. What we would do is we would take that $50,000 and we would divide it by 365, which would give us an income target of $137 a day, okay? So how do we get that? We divided 365 into $50,000, which gives us approximately $137 per day. That's what we would need to shoot for. If we wanted to do six figures or $100,000, then all we would need to do is double that amount for an income of $274 a day. Okay, that's what we would want our daily income to be to meet our yearly goal. All right. Now that we have our goals, our next step is to start executing and building. All right, so we know our goals. Now we need to execute and build. One thing we want to focus on is building channels and not just videos. Okay, we don't just want to do random stuff. We want to build a channel. So for example, make a channel like on bodybuilding and only load those kind of videos or related videos to that channel. Whether or not you can have multiple channels, that's sketchy. I get a lot of people, asking that. I've wondered that. You would do good to research it. Let me say that, okay? I'm not going to give you a yay or nay here, but I've seen it both ways where there are people who say you should and people say that you shouldn't. Now, personally, I'm going to tell you, I have multiple channels. I'm not telling you to do it, but I do have them, and I haven't had any problems with YouTube, and I've even linked multiple channels to the same AdSense account, and I haven't had any problems. But that's for you to decide, okay? I'm giving that to you. I'm just letting you know what I've done. And if you have a topic, I want to let you know this also. If you have a topic that you're passionate about and it's profitable, okay, it's passionate about and it's profitable, then that makes this even better because it's not going to be like work, okay? But in case you don't know what to research or which area to look into, here's a few that are always profitable and that have a lot of sub niches in them. So you can't go wrong going into these three main areas, okay? That's money and finance, relationships, and health and wellness, okay? You can't go wrong going into those. So you'll want to dig a little bit deeper in these niches to find sub niches that pay out, okay? So for example, in the money and finance niche, you'll have sub niches like making money online, investing, and training, those kind of things. In the relationship niche, you'll find things like personal growth, dating, parenting, and more. And in the health and wellness niche, you have subtopics like vegans, bodybuilding, paleo diet, and even more. Okay, so with that being said, it's time to take action. Okay, here's the keys. You don't need to overthink this. You don't overthink what you're doing here. Okay, some things you aren't going to really learn until you actually start doing them. So that's why we want to start taking action. Okay, you do have to be consistent, and more than anything, you have to make sure that you enjoy yourself. All right. Also, like I said before, don't worry about the whole video creation thing. Okay, I'm going to outline a few ways to get it done that's super simple. Also, if you don't want to use a camera, if you don't want to use a webcam or anything like that, you don't have to. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take some action steps and let's get down into it. Let's look at what steps we need to take. Okay, here's where we're going to start. We're going to start with the research. Okay, so we're going to research the market. That's what we're going to do. And I know the way that I'm going to show you is different than the textbook way of just going to a keyword tool and just dropping in a keyword. Okay, I know I'm going to agitate a few people here, but this is the way that you should do it, I believe. Okay, when you get this right, when you get doing keyword research right, you can create a nice income stream. But when you do it wrong, like most do, then you just end up with a lot of frustration. All right. So before you drop one keyword into any kind of tool, your job is to first figure out what the person wants or what the market wants. You have to connect the dots, okay? For example, let me give you a bit of an example here, okay? Let's say if a person is searching about how to get rid of acne, okay? Let's say if they're searching for that topic. You have to understand that it's not just about removing bumps from their face or wherever, okay? What it's really about underneath is empowerment, and feeling beautiful as well as self-esteem. Okay, now did you see what I did there? What I did was I got into the head of my potential customer and I dug deeper. Okay, Why do you care to remove these bumps from your face? Well, because you don't like how you look, which means you probably don't like how other people would perceive you, which means at that point you probably have some issues with your self-esteem and you want to feel more confident. And at that point, that's where you start to find the real money, because you start to get into the prospect's head, excuse me, and really start to market and make your message to them. Now, most people won't do this, and this is why so many people miss opportunities in their research. But if you take it a step further, just a little bit further than most people, you'll find a lot of potential opportunities. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. All right, let's get down to it. Let's get into the actual flow of finding profitable keywords. Let's do that now. So here's how we're going to do it, okay? First, we need to do market research so we can gain keyword ideas. Now, notice what I said there. I didn't say we were going to go do keyword research in the keyword tools. We need to do market research so we can gain keyword ideas, all right? After we've done that, then we take those ideas and place them into the Google Keyword Planner tool and the YouTube keyword tool. Okay, you see what I'm saying there? All right. So let me say that again. Look at what I'm talking about here. We're going to get our ideas from what the market is already putting out there, and then we're going to use that to put into the keyword tool. All right, because the keyword tools, they're just tools. They're not mind readers. So here's what I would do, and this is what I recommend you do. The first thing I would do is watch the popular videos based in my market or my niche. That's the first thing I do. I hop over to YouTube and look at those videos, and then I would make a note of these videos in a spreadsheet and look for keywords in the titles, the tags, and even the comments. Okay, that's what I would do. And here's something else I would do. If most people will probably skip over this, but you could probably find more ideas in the disgruntled comments of the viewers, okay, if you have any. All right, like the screenshot I just showed you, she didn't really have any thumbs down or anything like that, like maybe 9 or something like that. So I'm not talking about the people who just jump on to get nasty just to get other people all riled up and angry. I'm talking about people who may express a genuine displeasure, all right, and you can see what kind of solution they are seeking. Watch this, and then possibly create the video for that solution. Now, a bonus would be if they had a lot of thumbs up for their comment. So let's say if someone was promoting a product or something like that, and a lot of people brought the product, but you had people who were disgruntled with it. Well, if somebody comes and gives a very detailed explanation why they are disgruntled, and then that comment gets a lot of thumbs up, then at that point you know that you have an opportunity to come into the market and provide something that a lot of people wish was there but doesn't exist yet. Okay, a bonus, this would be the bonus research for me, but this takes a little bit more time. Okay, but you would know that you're onto something. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at how we would do this. I want to show you how we would go about doing this right here on the screen. So let's go ahead and hop over to the internet and take a look. Okay, so I'm going to go to YouTube, and let's say if our topic is grilling. I like grilling. Okay, let's do grilling fish. All right. Okay, so look at this. I would probably pull up a little notepad or something like that, and I would start adding keyword ideas just from the most popular videos. Okay, how to perfectly grill fish. Okay, let's see how to grill fish. Grill red snapper. So I would probably look at that and put that in. Okay, this video right here has over 40,000 views. So there's a lot of people who's interested in that. Okay, how to perfectly grill fish. Maybe I'll put that in. All right, and look at this. These are the top results, but these are old. Okay. How to grill a whole fish. All right, let's go ahead and let's go down here a bit. Okay, tilapia in tin foil on the grill. Okay, so I could probably get an idea of using foil. Okay, tilapia seems to be a popular one. Grilled tilapia, so I'll add that in. And see what I'm doing? I'm actually going to the popular videos. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Grilled fish. Let's see, oven grilled fish. That might be something. how to grill fish without sticking. Now I know that would be a huge one. Okay, so I'm going to add that in. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go back up to the popular videos and let's take a look here. And now let's go into, let's see if we can find the tags. I'm going to pause that. And let's see if we can find the tags here. Okay. So this one doesn't really have a lot of tags, but look in the description right here. Okay. So they give a lot of different types of fish, so I can probably add all of those to my keywords. Okay, how to grill salmon, how to grill tuna. Okay, let's see what else they have. Halibut. Okay, so I can do that, how to grill halibut. Now you see what I've done here? I didn't just go over to YouTube keyword tool or Google keyword planner. I went in here and actually did the research myself. There's 73,000 views. Okay, over 173,000 views here. Okay, and 345 people have commented on this, given thumbs up. So from there I can then go into the comment section. Well, they don't have theirs listed here. Okay, I can go into the comment section and even get more more ideas. But for the sake of this video, I did say I wanted to try and get this done in 45 minutes to an hour. Look at this. I can start here. Now what I can do next is I can go over to the Google Keyword Planner, and I can also go over to the YouTube keyword tool. Okay, and I can take those ideas along with the general ideas. I can take those and then I can start my keyword research. So instead of just dumping something into the keyword tool, instead of just doing a random keyword, I go to the market first, look at what they're looking for, and then I take those ideas and then put them into my keyword tool along with the general ideas that most people would do. So let's find the YouTube keyword tool. Let's do that. YouTube keyword tool. Okay, so here it is, the keyword suggestion tool. Okay, and we'll put this in, how to grill fish. Let's take a look at what we got. You know what, we'll just put all these in and do get keyword ideas. Now while that's doing that, I'm going to go to the Google Keyword Planner. Okay, do that, and I'm going to also put those in there as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's put the keywords in, and click on get ideas. Alright, now look at this right here. How to cook salmon fillets, salmon marinade. See that? And look at this. The competition is low, but it's over 20,000 searches a month. Marinades for salmon. And these are things that we wouldn't have come up with just coming in, just putting grilled fish. Okay? And this is what I'm saying. You want to do your keyword research this way. You want to go and get ideas from the market first, and then come and dump those into your keyword tool, whichever one you want to use. In this case, we use the keyword suggestion tool. Okay, and we use the Google Keyword Planner, and we use the YouTube keyword suggestion tool. Okay, let's look at some of these right here. All right, what's this one? Russell Peters. Now I don't know who that is. Where did we go? Okay, but it's probably somebody who does a lot of grilling. So we can drop that in and take a look and see who that guy is. Let's research him. Okay, well obviously he's a comedian, so that's not who we're looking for. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and let's continue here. Okay, so like I said, now that we have the keyword ideas, okay, we've used the Google Keyword Planner, we've taken a look at that. All right. And then we've also taken a look at the YouTube keyword tool. All right. So we know how to use both of those. Take our ideas after we've done market research and go ahead and dump them in there. Now let's talk about creating videos. Now there's 4 ways to go about doing this. Okay. There's 4 ways to go about doing this. And you could use your webcam or not. It's up to you. Okay. You can record the screen with some screen recording software. Okay. You can make slides like you're seeing these slides right here. You can make slides and turn them into images if you want. Or if you want, you can outsource the entire process. It's totally up to you. Okay. It's totally up to you. Now, if you decide you're going to make a video, okay, you have to decide whether or not you're going to do a script. Okay. You can wing it. You can just go off the cuff, or you can decide to read it. But there is no right or wrong way here. Okay. You have to do what feels comfortable to you. Okay. Some people, they can't work without a script, whereas some people like myself, in some cases, scripts can stifle me. Okay. I need to have flexibility to kind of be myself. Okay. So if you don't know which one works best for you, try both and see which one works the best, and then just do the one that feels most comfortable to you. All right. However, if you decide to write a script, I want to give you a simple formula that you can use. Okay. First of all, you need to create a great catchy title and then give an introduction. Okay. Next, after that, give a certain number of points and then conclude your content. And finally, end it with the call to action. Now, you don't have to follow this formula, but if you don't have a formula, this is one that you can follow. Okay. Now, one thing that makes it easier when setting up the script is to introduce your points that you'll cover in your introduction. Okay. Also, don't leave it up to the person viewing the video to decide what to do. You need to tell them exactly what to do at the end of the video, or what you want them to do during the video. Like click here now, or click the link on this video, or click the link in the description. Okay. So here's a little bit of a script example. Let's say if we were going to talk about using olive oil. Okay. My title is 3 ways to be an olive oil rock star. 3 ways to be an olive oil rock star. All right. My points are cooking, bathing, and hair use. I would talk about each one in detail, and then I would conclude with how much olive oil can be a multi-purpose item. And my call to action would be that I would recommend a quality olive oil that I am possibly an affiliate for. Or you could do the same if you're an affiliate for a company, or maybe Amazon. You can recommend a quality olive oil that people can use that can do all 3 of those purposes. Okay, now let's talk about using a webcam. Okay, most laptops or computers come standard with these now, even tablets or even smartphones. Heck, you could use your smartphone and upload it to YouTube, or even use YouTube itself, excuse me, to record video from your webcam. Okay. If you want to get a little robust, you can use Camtasia Studio, which will run you about $300. That's at techsmith.com. However, you can also get a free 30-day trial of the software, Camtasia Studio. You can get a free 30-day trial of the software that you can use with no limitation, and it does allow you to do webcam recording. An inexpensive version of the software that allows you to do webcam recording, excuse me, is Screencast-O-Matic. Okay, that's only like $15 for the year. Okay, it doesn't have as many features as Camtasia Studio, but it works pretty well. But like I said, you can also go to YouTube for free to record your webcam. So let me walk you through each one of those options right now. Okay, let's go back to the internet over here. Let's take a look. Okay, here is, where is it? All right, there it is. Here is the YouTube option, and all you need to do is go to youtube.com / my_webcam, and you'll see this little option right here. And then from there, all you need to do is click on start recording, and it will ask to, like this right here, ask to have access to, to certain items on your computer. You just allow it, and then from there you just go ahead and say whatever you want to say to the world, I guess. All right. If that's not what you want to do, here's Screencast-O-Matic. All right. Let me pull this up for you. And this is very simple. All you have to do is just click right here. Go sign up for an account, and they do have a free version, but it's branded with their logo. So if you don't want that in your videos, you just pay the $15. But all you do is just click on start recording like this right here, and then it starts up just like it's doing right here. Okay. And you have to give it permission to do that. And once you've done that, you just basically say record the webcam, and then once again say what you want to say to the world. Okay. And then here is Camtasia Studio. Let me pull this up right now. And I'm actually using Camtasia Studio. And what it does basically is it allows you to do webcam recording as well. You just click on record the screen, and then you say, yes, I want to record my webcam, and that's pretty much it. And then once again, you say what you want to say to the world. Okay. And like I said, you can use any option that you want. Okay. Now let me take it a step further here, and if you want to record the screen, you can do the same thing with Camtasia Studio. You can do screen recording, actually where people are watching what you do on your monitor. You can do the same thing with Screencast-O-Matic. Okay, and like I said, that's only $15 a year. You can use Google Hangouts, which is free, or you can use Cam Studio, which is free. Cam Studio is like a light version of Camtasia Studio. You can use that for free, and you can download that just by going to Google and typing it in. Okay. So one of the benefits of using Google Hangouts, I know we've talked about Camtasia Studio, we talked about Screencast-O-Matic, but one of the benefits of using Google Hangouts is that it already loads in YouTube once you're done. All right. It also has a screen sharing capability, so you can actually do desktop recording. Okay. When you use this with other options, it can provide a little more weight in the search engine rankings, because Google tends to give a little bit more weight to Hangouts, it seems right now. And it is super easy to use. Now, let's say that you just want to have some slides like you're looking at right here on the screen. Okay, you can use a software like PowerPoint, or even use a free option like OpenOffice Impress. Okay, also you can use Google Docs as an option to do slide presentations as well. Now, one of the benefits of OpenOffice Impress and PowerPoint is that you can save the slides to images and then load them into a software like Windows Movie Maker and render it into a video. Okay, you can also upload these to YouTube, to the YouTube editor as well. All right, so let me show you how that kind of works here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open a folder with some slides in them. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to pull it up for you. And let's go ahead and let's take a look here. And I'm going to go to the YouTube editor. That's what I'm going to do, and the way you get there is by going to youtube.com/editor. Okay, and this is what you'll see. Now you can start a new project just by clicking on that, clicking on new project, and click OK. Okay, and then right here, where is it? Photos. Okay, you want to click on that, and then you click on Add Photos to Project. Okay, now let me pull this over here so you can see this. Okay, here is the slides. What you want to do is click on File. I have the latest version of PowerPoint here. You can do this in OpenOffice Impress as well. You're going to click on Save As, and then choose where you're going to save it to. Okay, and then from there, what you want to do is select JPEG like that, and then click on Save. Okay, and then you want to tell it to do all slides just like that. And once you've done that, the slides are all ready to go, and then from there you just go ahead and you select your photos. Okay, so you want to select the photos that you want to import, and you want to click on Upload Photos, and then wherever you save those photos, just go ahead. Let's say if this was our photo here, or maybe this, let's say if this was our photo here, just click on that, click on Open like that, and then you just drag them into the editor. See how that works? Okay, and you just line them up, and then once you're done, just go ahead and click on Publish right over here. It really is that simple. Now you can do it's the same premise with any other software. You can do it with Movie Maker, you can do it in Mac. It's totally up to you. Okay, you can do this with any software that has a timeline. Okay, now if all of the other options seem a little too much, then you can always outsource this portion of the process, or even all of the process. Okay, you'll want to write out the details and hand it over to a worker and have them create the slides and then create the video like I've shown you here. Now if you're going to use music, make sure that you have them use royalty-free music as well, and you can actually get that on YouTube in the editor. You can add music right here by clicking on that, and then just select which track you want to add and just put it in there. So it does come with it. That's a nice option to have. Okay, and you can also get this done using a site like odesk.com or even freelancer.com. Okay. Now let me be clear on one thing here. Okay, there's no right or wrong way to create videos. The only way that you do it, just do it the way that you feel comfortable. Okay, if you want to do slides, if you want to get on camera, if you want to do desktop recording, just do it how you feel comfortable. Okay, the only thing that we want to make sure with our videos is that we have engagement and we have action from our viewers. That's what we're after here. Okay, so now let's talk about uploading your videos and setting up your descriptions. All right. So as I talked about earlier, it's best to have a channel because this will help you keep things separate and keep them organized. Okay, it's also another way to keep subscribers organized without mixing content and audiences on YouTube. Now you have to decide how you're going to monetize your videos. Okay, we want to do this, we want to make money, so you got to ask yourself, how will you monetize? Okay, you can choose to sell your own products or even other people's products for commission as an affiliate. And some people, they use CPA programs with YouTube quite well, while others use AdSense. As we're creating videos, there's no right or wrong way, and there's no right or wrong way here with how you're going to choose to monetize as well. You can choose one or you can choose all of them. It's totally up to you. Now, depending on the niche, one method might work better than another, meaning that some methods in some niches, maybe doing AdSense won't be the best because you'll make more money selling the product. It's just something that you'll have to test on your own. But uploading the videos to YouTube are quite simple. Okay, you can go to YouTube and sign in and just use the upload button, or use the link that you see here on the screen, youtube.com/upload. Okay. Another thing I need to mention though is you will want to track your results as much as possible. You can integrate Google Analytics for this if you don't have another tracking software. But the YouTube channel and the platform, they do provide some measure of analytics as well. Okay. You definitely want to have a way to understand what your audience is doing with your videos that you upload. So let me talk about optimization here. It's important to optimize the video so you can rank it with less effort. Okay, Google or YouTube doesn't know what the video is about if you don't tell them. You can control the on-page optimization within your YouTube video description. When you optimize it correctly, you help YouTube show your video to those who are looking for it, and also you can get traffic from related videos as well. So here's some optimization settings that you'll want to follow for your video to have the best chance of ranking high within YouTube and Google. Okay, one, you want to make sure that your chosen keyword is in the title, the description, and the tags. Okay, create a catchy title that captures interest. That's very important. Put your link to the site you're sending traffic to within the first 2 sentences of your descriptions. All right, I personally like having it as the first thing in the description. Okay, put as many related keywords in your tag area as possible. The more you have, the better. And upload a video thumbnail that makes people want to click and watch the video. Can't stress that enough. Make sure that you put your videos into a playlist and treat your channel like a TV show. Don't treat it half done. People are subscribing, so treat it good. Okay, finally add annotations. You know, the little pop-up things that you see, add those, and you can use those with your call to actions. Okay, so we're going to talk about promoting videos, but let me show you a couple of those things real quick on the screen. Okay, I talked about the analytics. As you can see right over here, once you logged in, you can just go to the analytics portion over here. Okay, and this is where you can kind of see what's going on with your videos and things like that. And you also, with your descriptions here, let's take a look at, okay, like this guy right here, he put his link down at the bottom. Okay, and you don't really see his tags, but let's go ahead and let's take a look at another video, see if we can see it. Let's type in the coconut oil thing again. See what happens. Okay, here's one, Dr. Oz. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, let's take a look at his description and see what it says. Let's go show more. Okay, there's like nothing here. He must rank because he's Dr. Oz. There's a lot of viewers. Okay, let's take a look at this one right here. Okay, I can't even pronounce her name. Okay, here we go. Okay, look at this right here. Okay, so here it is. She has her link right there at the beginning. Okay, and then she has a description, and then she links to other websites. Okay, and then she links to other YouTube channels. So she kind of got like a curation kind of thing happening here. Okay, and she also gives a little bit of a disclaimer. Okay, now look at this. She's responding to the people in the videos who's making comments. Okay, So there's interaction and engagement there. Let's take a look and see how long this video is. Well, we got to get past this ad first. Okay. Well, let's take, oh, okay, it's 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay. So she has a lot of thumbs up as well. Okay. Let's take a look and see if we can get some idea of the statistics. Okay. All right. So it's had over 369,000 views. Okay. Subscriptions. So it's been on the up since July 2012. So with over 300,000 views, this video is going to make her money. All right. It's going to make her money. And look at how she has her thing set up. This is a nice little setup right here. Link to her wherever she wants the traffic to go, a description, information, and then a curation model where she links to other sites. So she's spreading the love a little bit, which basically in SEO helps. Trying to keep everything to yourself doesn't help. And then she has links to her other channels and things like that. So this is pretty good. All right. Okay, let's talk about promoting the videos. All right, so here's the 4 areas we're going to cover: generating backlinks, getting social, comments, and then possibly Fiverr gigs. And the Fiverr gigs, they're optional. Okay, so here's the thing that you can do to get some traction going. Okay, here's a few easy ways. Now this is not all, but here's a few easy ways. Okay, you can submit your YouTube RSS channel to RSS directories. Okay, you can ping your video links with pingbomb.com. That's pingbomb.com. I got to work on how to say that. And then you can use a site like Social Marker, which is a free site that will help you generate backlinks from Web 2.0 sites. Okay. Next, you want to get social. So make sure you share your stuff everywhere that you can. Use a site like Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and more. Okay, you're not limited to those. And as a bonus, you can take the feeds, the RSS feeds from these particular sites that you are a part of, and submit those to RSS directories for a little bit more traction and boost. Now, after you've done all of that, after you've done the social part and you've done the backlinking, okay, you'll want to find relevant blogs in your niche and make comments on content that they have on their site. Okay, you want to place the link to the video in the comment area that gives you the option for the website. So where it says your name, well, I'll show you in a moment. Okay, and once you submit it, go ahead and take the page with your comment on it and submit that to social bookmarking directories. All right, you can do a few here like Delicious, Twitter, and Reddit. So I'll show you how that works in a moment. But the more you have, it doesn't hurt either. Okay. Now this is an optional step, and it could help, but like I said, it's optional. You can go to Fiverr and have some views and comments added to your video, but make sure to be aware of any bots that generate views. Okay, I gotta say that. This is what I would do. I would look for real views and only spend $5 and then track results before committing to any funds. That's what I would do. Okay, before I really commit to maybe extra gigs, I would spend $5 and make sure that it's real actual views, and then from there track my results. Okay, did I get any engagement or anything like that? If not, then just leave it alone. Okay, so we covered a lot here. Okay, we covered a lot of ground here. So let's do a short recap on the entire formula. Okay, here it is again. Okay, don't forget, you got to keep this simple. 1, you want to look for profitable keywords. Okay, 2, you want to create videos around those keywords. 3, you want to upload your videos and set up your descriptions. And 4, you want to promote your videos. Okay, when you're looking for profitable keywords, you want to do market research first before you use any keyword tool. Get ideas from the most popular videos and comments, and then take those along with the general terms and place them into your preferred keyword tool. All right, Google Keyword Planner and YouTube Keyword Tool will both work fine here, but you're not limited to those. If you have another keyword tool, you can definitely use those as well. Okay, creating your videos. You can choose the way that you want to create videos. You can choose how you want to do it. Okay, you can use a webcam and record yourself if you want to do that. You can do desktop recording if you want to do that. You can make a video from slides and or images. And finally, you can outsource the entire creation if you don't want to do any of it yourself, or if you aren't comfortable. Excuse me. Now, don't forget also to create a script if you have trouble knowing what to say during your videos. All right. Now, when you upload your videos, make sure to do all of the steps in your description. Make sure you put your keyword in the title, the tags, and the description area. Okay, use a catchy title that gathers interest. Put a website link or wherever you want the traffic to go to. Make sure you put that in the description first or in the first 2 sentences. Use a catchy eye-grabbing thumbnail that makes people want to click. Make sure you do that. Put your videos in a playlist Treat your channel like a TV show. Don't half do it. And then add annotations to your video. And if you want, you can use these annotations for call to actions or use them to get people to subscribe. Okay, finally, when you're promoting your videos, make sure to get backlinks to them. You can use sites like Social Marker and pingbomb.com to get traction going to the videos, and I will show you that real quick. Okay, make sure to post the videos on your Twitter feed and your Facebook status. Make comments on relevant sites and blogs and link to the video, and then social bookmark the page with the comments on it. Okay, and if you want, you can buy some views from Fiverr, but make sure you track your results. Here, let me show you this, how this works with promoting your videos. Okay, so let's go to a site. Let's go to socialmarker.com. Okay, and you don't have to use the site. This is just an option for you to use here. What you want to do is put your information over here. So you want to put the title to the video, put the link to the video, and then put the text, and then put any tags, and then select which of these sites you want to social bookmark to. Now you can do the best, and it will only select those. You can do bookmarking if you want to do that. You click on the ones that have do follow. It's totally up to you. Once you're ready to go, just go ahead and click on submit, and then this site will walk you through every one that you have selected over here. Okay, now when you go to a site like pingbomb.com, let me pull this up for you. Only thing you have to do is just put your links in here. So you can put all your links to your videos in here, and then click on ping the links. Let the page do its thing, and it's going to load all of the places that it's going to be pinging your links to. And then from there, if you want to find relevant blogs, just go to Google Blogs. So let's go to google.com, and I did that wrong. Let's do blogs. I might have it wrong still. Okay, let's do blogs.google.com. Let's see if that works. Blog.google.com. There we go. All right. Let's just do Google blog search. All right, and there we go. Blog search. That's what I should have put. Okay, and then you just come in here. Now we're talking about grilling fish, right? So let's put that in and see what we get. Now you can use search operators here. So if we wanted to, we can put in WordPress or something like that. And as you can see, we have this one right here. So grilled mackerel with gremolata. And we can use search engine operators to find places that we can comment and things like that. But here's one right here. So we can click on this. Now this is where we would put our link to our video where it says website, and then we will leave a comment, and then we will post the comment. Once we posted the comment, the next step then is to take the link that the comment's posted on, copy that, and then from there we can go back to a site like Social Marker, right, and put that link in, and then social bookmark those, or we can just add it to Twitter, Delicious, or something like that. It's totally up to you. And the last thing is just to get social. You know, just put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter, and just use the title of the video. Okay, it really is that simple. Now this formula I just gave you, it will work if you stay consistent with it. Okay, I have no doubt that anyone can do this as I just laid it out for you. However, one problem that comes up with this is that it might take you too long to perform all the steps. Even though these steps can help you make money, we both know that adding speed to the equation and automating any portion of these steps is exactly what you need to dominate and bring that online income to you quicker. Okay? So let me ask you, how would you like to get results quicker, remove some of the time it takes to do this, and cut your work in half while working smarter? How would you like that? I know you're going to answer yes. I know your answer is yes. So what I've done is I've set up a recommended resource that will show you how to achieve the results and strategies shown in this live training. Okay, you want to click on the link on this page to view that right now. Listen, if you want to make a great online income that pays you over and over with YouTube, then you need to take a look at the resource I've listed. Okay, you'll be able to cut your workload in half and get results quicker without all the tedious steps it sometimes takes to do YouTube marketing. It's not hard, it can just be tedious, and we want to automate that. We want to cut that in half. We don't want to spend all our time doing it. So if you're serious about making money online and either replacing or supplementing your income, then you need to take a look at the resource right now that I have listed on this page. So go ahead, click on the link that I have listed on this page and get ready to start making great revenue from YouTube with ease. Okay, anyone can do it now, and it's your turn. So go ahead, use the link now and get access and start making money from YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this training. Take care.
Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that training. It's like I said, that was a replay that I done with James, as a webinar done with James back in January this year. On the page for the replay, I'll have the original replay videos, so it'll be a little higher quality than what you've seen there. And I'll have a link to the Video Alchemy in case you don't have that yet. And the reason why I'm even telling you about Video Alchemy is because if you watch the sales page video on it, you can plug in one of those keywords like he was showing you how to get the keywords and plug it into that, and it'll go out and find an article for you over on eZine Articles and turn that article into a talking video with animation in less than 2 minutes. So you'll be able to shortcut the video creation process dramatically by doing that. I got a few notes I wanted to add to his training here. First off, YouTube is getting really particular about affiliate links. So you want to try to avoid using direct affiliate links in your video descriptions. You're better off to link to a landing page, a web page that you have set up on your website somewhere, or maybe a review page of some sort, instead of just putting a direct affiliate link. That even goes for the cloaking of the links. They still, that's not that they are really out monitoring these things, but they do send people through there every now and then to look at videos, especially ones that are really popular. They look at the links that are in the description, and if they find an affiliate link, a lot of times they'll send you a warning first, and then they'll send you a second warning if you don't change that link. But then after that third link, they'll just totally close out your account. And I had that to happen to me 2 years ago with YouTube. My original YouTube account that I had for nearly 8 years, I guess it was, I had one video that had an affiliate link in it that was getting just all kinds of crazy views. I mean, it had gotten like 10,000 views within 2 weeks. And just my luck, YouTube found the video and they sent me a warning to take down the affiliate link. I missed the email. It was the email account that I had set up with that account. Got tons of emails, and somehow I missed the email, and they sent a second warning, and again I missed that one. And then third time's the charm, they took down that whole YouTube account, and I lost nearly 500 videos. I mean, once they do it, they take down everything. There's no recovering it. You can email them and contact their support and beg them, and they still won't turn your account back on. So the best thing to do is just avoid affiliate links altogether, just to be on the safe side, especially if you're going to turn on AdSense and have AdSense on any of your videos. They definitely will watch those. If you have a video that has AdSense turned on and you're getting a lot of views, they'll go look at your description, see if you are using affiliate links. And like I said, you get 2 warnings, and then third time they send you an email saying your account's been terminated. So Lena's saying, we can mask them through pretty links, plug in a blog we run. Would that be raising flags? It, again, if you're linking to an affiliate link, Lena, they still see it as promoting an affiliate offer. They're really particular about that. You're better off, I mean, you can use pretty links or any kind of cloaker like that to make a link look better. If you've got a really long blog name, or the post is going to be a really long URL, you could use something like pretty links to make it shorter and easier for people to type in. Of course, most people are just going to click the link anyway. Very few people are going to actually type it in. But again, like I said, you're better off just to take the safe route and just link to a landing page where you talk about the product that you're wanting to recommend to people, instead of just having a direct link to a sales page. Now, I've not had much problem with linking to an opt-in page. They don't seem to mind that. I've not got any warnings about linking to an opt-in page. So you could probably get by with that and not have any problems. And they're saying, is that, by the way, YouTube to coax you into paying them for buying? That's exactly what it is. They're wanting you to spend money on their pay-per-click, is why they don't want affiliate links. They want you to spend money on their pay-per-click. The second thing I wanted to make a note on is creating channels. Now, James talked about creating multiple channels in your YouTube account, And that's fine if you're going to primarily work in one niche on that YouTube account. You could create several, channels on sub niches within a particular niche. But if you're going to be in several different niches, I would recommend, starting a new Gmail account just for that other niche, and then creating, a YouTube account with that one niche in mind. If you can, like I said, you can have, multiple channels on one YouTube account and just go into all kinds of niches in each individual channel. But to the end viewer that maybe would go back to your main account and they would see all these sub channels, well then you might lose a little bit of reputation for having, being in so many diverse niches. Now if they were all kind of related, it might not be so bad. Like if they were all, in one major niche, you had several, sub niches under that were kind of diverse, it might not be so bad. But if you jump from one major niche to several other major niches, you might lose a little bit of credibility or reputation from doing that. So if you're going to work in multiple niches, I would suggest having, more than one Gmail account, which means you can have more than one YouTube account. Then the third thing I wanted to say is, when you're creating these videos, whether you're using the Video Alchemy or any other program to create videos for you easily, make a mixture of these easy, quick videos like that, and just what I call the selfie type videos, which are really, videos you take the extra time to either do a review, or you go do the PowerPoint slide, or even record yourself on webcam. Make a mixture of those instead of just doing all the really quick slideshow type videos, or even, like the Video Alchemy, which uses the articles to create talking videos. I wouldn't make them all the same kind. Like I said, I'd mix them up a little bit. It'll give you a little bit more credibility to do that. And a good thing you could do, again, making, like, I call them selfie videos. I don't know what the real term is for them. But if you don't really want to talk yourself on the videos, find somebody over on Fiverr that will make them for you, and try to use the same person for every single one of the videos. So there are several people over there that do a really good job that will do review videos for you. Just try to find somebody that's got a good voice, that you can give them a 150, 200 word script to read, and just use that same person. Get them to do 4 or 5 videos for you, and just mix them in with the automated videos that you create. And that'll go a lot more for building credibility if you have a mixture of videos. And if you can even find some good reviews that other people have done on whatever it is you're wanting to promote, you can maybe either make a video yourself of reviewing that other guy's review, or get like I said again, somebody over on Fiverr to make you a review video. Okay, next I want to talk a little bit about the Video Alchemy program itself. Like I said, that was the main reason for this training tonight, because that program just came out this weekend. It's become so popular. It's not a 100% perfect program. Anything like that, it's never going to be 100% perfect, and it does have a few bugs in it. And I've contacted Richard Fairburn, one of the creators, over the weekend, and told him about some of the bugs that I found in it, and they're working on addressing them. He says they're going to have a release to fix some of the bugs. He didn't give me no timeline of when they're going to fix them. But I also sent in some feature suggestions, and I highly recommend that you guys do this too. If you've bought the program, to send them some feature requests, and if you found any bugs, be sure and send them that. And let me post that link for you guys in case you don't have it. I also have this on the replay page for you guys as well. There's a link where you can send in a support ticket and do feature requests or report bugs that you've found. Here's the feature request that I've requested that they add to the program. I'd like to have the ability to add and remove slides. Right now, when you load in an article, it creates a set amount of slides, and if you want to go in and edit the template manually, where you're stuck with ever how many slides it has available there. You can't add one or take one away. So it kind of makes your video a little messed up if if you want to go in and edit it. The other thing that I found, and this is not really a bug, but it's something I'd like to have them fix is I like for it to loop the audios. If you notice, when you create a video now with one of the audios they give you, it just plays the audio one time and it stops, and then from the rest out of your video there's no background music at all in the background. So I've asked that, if they figure out some way of looping that audio. And then the third thing that I ask them to do is to create a blank do-it-yourself template. I think it would be nice to have a section in there where you could just create your own template, have probably 3 sections to each one of the slides, and you just add a new slide as you need it. And that way you can go in there and add the video animations to it as you're creating it. And they said they're going to look into doing that, adding the blank template that you can add and take away slides from it. So again, like I said, if you guys would help support that by sending them a support ticket with maybe these same suggestions or even your own, some more features that we could add to it. Like I said, it's a brand new program. It just came out, so there's going to be things wrong with it. It's not 100%, and it'll never be 100%. So don't ever expect it to be, completely perfect, because anytime you got something that creates automated videos for you like this, it's always going to fall short in one area or another. But for just general YouTube marketing, like James was showing there in that training, it's perfect for that. The people that are not in the IM niche that would see a video created with that would just be amazed by it. Now, people that are in internet marketing that know a little bit about video creation or have done video marketing, they'll find problems with the videos and things they don't like about them. But people that are not in the IM niche, they'll eat those videos up. They love that kind of thing. So, I highly recommend that if you don't have it, to go ahead and get it. It kind of relates back to, there's a service that you can buy called Auto Video Robot. And it's a monthly service that you pay for. It does almost the exact same thing. Now, of course, it's been around a while, and they've got, all of their bugs worked out, but you pay a monthly service for, for their software to do this same thing that this program does for that, one-time cost. So, if we stay on Richard and his other partner and get them to add some of these features, we'll have something just exactly like it, and then we'll have a monthly service with it. So, if you're going to do any kind of video marketing at all, this program is definitely worth having. Do you guys have any questions on the training that we have, or any questions on the software at all if you've got it? I mean, I'm not saying that I can answer the questions on the software, but maybe I've run into some of the things that you might be having problems with. I know Kay said she sent me an email about a save button or something. I'll look at that. Unless, is Kay still here? Yeah, Kay's still here, but says she's away from the computer. Anyway, do you guys have any questions on the training that we had, or any questions about the Video Alchemy program itself? Like I said, I don't know that I could answer your questions about Video Alchemy, but I'll certainly try. Well, Kay is here. Okay. Yeah, it was a really good training, and we actually, James and I released that webinar in January. It was based on another video program that came out in January. Patricia's asking, what did your presenter mean by treat it like a TV show? What he meant by that is when you're creating your channels and adding videos to them, have some sort of a theme based around what the channel's about, and just kind of make it like a sequence type thing. If you follow any of the YouTube superstars, is what I guess most people call them, that do the weekly shows on YouTube, they always have some sort of a little preview of what they're going to be doing next, or they'll mention what their next video is going to be about or something like that, and they just kind of lead people in to looking for the next video to be posted. That's what he meant by that, is try to keep some sort of a congruency amongst your video channels and the videos they have in there, that makes people look for the next video that you're going to post. They'll want to subscribe to your channel and see the next video that you post. Kay says, I would like to know if we could add our own music, or can you add your own images? You can add your own images right now, but there's no way I've seen right now to add your own audio to them. That's another thing I meant to send in to them. That would be a good one to suggest to them, Kay, is the ability to add your own audio, or maybe even doing your own voiceovers. I noticed that they didn't have a voiceover feature in it either. George says, I have to be careful because I'm on the verge of going into info overload again. Yeah, well, video marketing is something that everybody needs to adopt into their marketing plan in some form. Even if it's not something that's, a main part of your marketing plan, you need to do, work video marketing into it in some fashion, because it does work. These videos that I do every single week here, I post them up on YouTube. These that I do on Monday nights get posted on YouTube, and they get tons of links and views from, Google Plus and the other places that it gets shared to. So, it will help spread the word about me and gets me more opt-ins, and of course, I'm not saying you need to do videos like I'm doing here, but, if you've got some program, that creates the automated videos like it, and you just keep posting them on a consistent basis, you're going to get people that's going to start following your channel. And like I said, if you mix it up with videos that are not all automated, do some that, that you really spend some time to make them look good. And like I said, even if you don't want to do them yourself, pay somebody on Fiverr to make you one for you. But just go through what James is saying about, optimizing the video listing itself, and that'll help you a lot. And the key thing, that the key takeaway from James's training is, go see what videos are popular first, and look at the tags if they've got it enabled where you can see the tags, and make your videos around those tags. Take those tags and then do a search when you're in, say, like the Video Alchemy program. Use that tag as the keyword to find an article to create a video, and then you can use part of that article as part of the description, and you'll start ranking for that keyword. That it's a good keyword to start with, because the other video is popular with it. Kay says John Schwartz had some video WSOs on learning how to do slide video exception that goes slower. Just a FYI. Yeah, there's lots of ways of creating slide videos, and one of the most popular ways of creating the slide videos is using Animoto. I'm sure everybody's familiar with Animoto. They've been around for years. You can go there and set up a free account, and I think you can create 30-second videos for free with them. I think for it's either $7 or $9 a month, you can create videos that are, I think, up to 15 minutes long with Animoto. But the only thing about Animoto is if you're going to use them to create commercial videos where you're going to be promoting some sort of a product, they want you to buy a commercial license, which is not that expensive. It's, I think, $99 a year to have a commercial license with Animoto. But what we're talking about here is, just generating the automatic videos through some of the programs that have come out here lately that, will generate videos for you really quickly. Yeah, Jing will let you create 5-minute videos for free, but it's recording the screen or doing using your webcam. As far as I know, you can't do slide videos with it, and of course you can't plug in articles with it and create videos with Jing that way. Jing, if you buy the Pro version, I think it's really cheap. It's like $19 a year or something like that. You can create videos up to 15 minutes, I believe, with it. But these videos, they definitely do work. I've got another YouTube account that I have set up in the health niche that I created a video, how to lose 10 pounds in 7 days. And all it was an article that I had found over on eZine Articles, and I rewrote it in my own words and converted it to a PowerPoint. And then I used another video program, creation program, what was it? One by Big Mike over on Warrior Forum, Video FX or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, it imports PowerPoints and creates videos from the PowerPoints. And that video, last time I checked it, I haven't checked it in a while, had 20,000 views on it. And I've got a link into it that puts people on that mailing list I talked about in last week's webinar about creating the newsletter sets. It adds people into that opt-in list, and it does really well. Like I said, it's just a simple video that I use, Mike's program to create that really quick video. But because it's got a catchy title, How to Lose 10 Pounds in 7 Days, a lot of people watch that video. Roy says Cam Studio lets you record longer vids, and it's free also. Cam Studio is a great program to start out with if you can't afford to buy any kind of video creation software. Cam Studio is excellent to use. And like I talked about last week, you can get some video editing software really cheap. If you go to like Office Depot and Walmart and buy some of these, one of these really cheap DVD creator programs that will let you take your videos from your cell phone or your camcorder and create DVDs from them, you can use that editor in those to create videos. Okay, says I need to buy a camcorder for my desktop, and I do have Camtasia. Does anyone have any suggestions or whatever for a camcorder for my desktop? GoPro is a good camcorder. Those are really popular right now. A lot of people are buying the GoPros. They got them in several different varieties too. Like Roy or Mary was saying, you can get those. I would go to Amazon to look for one because you can get the best deals on camcorders over on Amazon. But the GoPro is really popular right now. Okay, I'm going to do our questions that I got in the emails real quick, then I'll take some more of your guys' questions. I got 3 questions this week. The first says, I noticed when I installed WordPress the last time, it asked if I wanted to enable the login limits feature. What is that for, and why would I want it? The login limits plugin and it's usually Softalicious that asks you this. I don't think Fantastico asked you this when you're installing WordPress, but I know Softalicious does. What it is, it's a security measure for people that are trying to hack into your website. If they try too many times and fail, it'll block them for 24 hours. It stops them from trying to hack into your website. It's not 100%. It's somebody just trying to do some sort of brute force attack to try to guess the admin password. And the first time I ran across it, I didn't know what it was for either. So I installed it just to see what would happen. And I was surprised that so many people that try to log in as admin to your website, how many people it blocks in a week's time. So I've been installing it on every single one of them that I've installed ever since that first time, because I was getting, on one blog I know I was getting 2 or 3 notices a week where it had blocked somebody's IP address from trying to guess the admin password. So I think it's a good thing. Like I said, that's what it's for, is for people that are trying to log in as admin. You try too many times and it blocks them for 24 hours. Then the next question I got was from Walter. He asked, in the webinar last week at around 25:20, you talked about using an MP3 from Sean Mice and making a PowerPoint from the content. However, I think you said that you keep hitting the error, and I'm not sure exactly what you mean by this. What I meant by that is I took an MP3. Sean Mice's products are mostly audio MP3s. I took an MP3 from Sean Mice, and as it was playing, I created notes. I wrote down notes while it was playing, and then when it was over with, I took those notes and created a PowerPoint from those notes. So then I went back with Camtasia, and I played the MP3 and had the PowerPoint lit on the screen at the same time. And as Sean went to the next section that I had a slide on, I would hit the right arrow key to advance the slide so I could create a video of his training in that MP3. You could do that with several different softwares. You can do it with Cam Studio too. I just happen, I use Camtasia for all that stuff, but you can do it with Cam Studio too. And then the last question I got is, do you ever use any of those video submission websites / programs? In the past, I've used HeySpread and Traffic Geyser. Traffic Geyser, for me, I thought was just too expensive for the results I got from it. It had a lot of failures. I just didn't see where it was worth the monthly $97 a month when it had so many failures. It was only successful about 1/4 of the time, so to me, I just thought that was too expensive. I've used HeySpread with good results. Now, HeySpread, you actually have to go in and set up all the accounts and give them HeySpread the account login details, and it will actually physically log into each one of the sites and do the video submissions for you. It worked really good, but it's a little bit pricey. It's $1 per submission, so I think they work with 8, maybe 10 different video sites. So, to submit one video to all of them, it's going to cost you $10, $8 to $10. So, I've used it a few times. It does okay, but it's not really something I would invest money into a video submission service. There's probably somebody on Fiverr that would do the same thing for you. I've never looked over on Fiverr for that, but I'm sure there probably is. But when it comes to video submissions, there are only 3 sites that really matter, especially in the online marketing niche. That's YouTube and Dailymotion and Vimeo. If you can get your videos over on those 3 sites, those are the 3 sites that get the most traffic. Facebook, they've got their own video submission section, and it's okay if you've got a huge following. You got a lot of people that's following one of your fan pages, or a lot of people that's following one of your groups or something like that. Facebook would be good for that, to easily tell people about the new video you've loaded. But generally, when it comes to video marketing, the 3 sites that I found that really matter are YouTube, Dailymotion, and Vimeo. And of course, it depends on what niche you're in. There's some other video sharing sites, that are niche related. Some of them are just strictly business related videos. Some of them are funny videos. They all accept the comedy type videos. So those get a lot of traffic in that particular sub niche that they're in. But when it comes to online marketing, those 3 are the most common ones, and I just don't see paying a submission service for that. That's all the questions that I got in the emails. Okay. Dana says, I just found someone doing that a week or so ago. I was amazed. You learn what not to use as a login name. Yeah. I guess you're talking about the login limits thing where I was answering that question. One of the key things you guys need to remember when you're setting up a WordPress blog, don't use admin as the main login. Use something else other than admin, and don't make it something simple to guess, like your initials or the initials of the blog. Don't make it something simple like that either. It used to be, WordPress was installed with admin as the admin login, but now, that's the first thing these hackers go for is the admin login, and is trying to brute force guess the login password. So the first thing you can do is just don't use admin as your login. Use something totally different. Okay, Gary, thanks for coming by, dude. Like I said, the replay will be available and you can watch the rest of the replay. We're just about done anyway. But thanks for coming by, Gary. You too, Patricia. Okay, guys, well, we're running a little bit over an hour here now. You guys have any other questions on the training or anything on the Video Alchemy program itself? Like I said, I don't know that I can answer your questions on Video Alchemy. Let me post that link again for you guys. Like I said, it will help if you guys can go here and make feature suggestions too. Even if you do the exact same ones I did, it doesn't matter. But if you can go there and do feature requests too, that'll spur Richard into knowing that there's a lot of requests for certain features, and they'll get them put in quicker. But if there's no other questions, we'll go ahead and call it a night. Thanks for coming tonight, guys. I'll have the replay ready for you guys tomorrow night. I hope you enjoyed the training. Make use of that software. If you bought that software, you've seen how simple it is now to do video marketing. You've got a great piece of software to do it with now. Like I said, I know it's not 100% perfect, but it does a great job for what it does do. Is if you're going to create article pulls and just turn those into videos, it does a great job of doing that. But use that stuff, guys. It works. Create those channels, get those videos out there. But anyway, thanks for coming tonight, guys. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you again next Monday. Have a great night, everybody.